Hello buddies, Weaknesses, Bismack Sphere, and I'm here with a new tutorial on how to slide objects with telekinesis and chi energy. And I'm using the same clip that I used from the other video, the first two clips, the beginning one, but this is going to be very quick. So this is a brand new one with new footage. It's going to get you guys involved. It's more deep. I have more new techniques using the hand up close. It's more fun and more easier to get into, and I get more detail into it, so enjoy. Thank you. Hello everybody, Weaknesses, Bismack Sphere. I'm here to show you guys an explanation of a tutorial on how to do these things. I'm gonna to move the foil with your chi energy, telekinesis, and all that. Certain hand movements, certain way of thinking, certain surfaces like this cell phone right here, which is specifically I've spoken about. This called the track phone, Blue View 2. It has a real good surface. It's probably the only surface that I know of, the glass surface, that works so well, that is so smooth that you're able to work with things like this. But the thing is though is that it isn't just the surface itself. The surface is half of what you need to have, but the other thing is the foil itself. Now with the foil, I recommend getting a generic, cheapest, lowest price generic foil. At Walmart, they have it in a white box, and it's the great value or best value one, and it's like $1 or like 75 or something like that, 75 cents or $1. Get the cheapest one because they're more flexible. The generic cheapest Walmart one, okay? They're more softer, so it's able to feel you and flex with you a little bit more with your chi energy and your intention. And that will help with the gliding of the surface of the cell phone itself right here. So the other thing too is that you want to get it to where it's folded just a little bit, okay? Cut off a little piece, get yourself some scissors, and cut off a little piece about like a palm size, like about, let's see, I don't want to have to like move this thing around too much, but it's like a palm size, you know, it's like that. It's like about as big as your palm, like that. A little bit bigger, kind of like a palm. And you want to fold it in half, like a little postcard. And you don't want it to be too bent forward or too back, okay? And the other thing too is that when you bend it, you want to have it to where there's like this little part. See that little spike right there in the middle? Right there where my thumb is. See where right there where my thumb is? You want to have it to where you bend the bottom and get it to where it's like spiky a little bit. Certain edges, one right there. Right here is a little one right here. You can't tell, but it's like you want to create less friction. You want to bend it and fold it a little bit in the bottom, not too much, but you want to have it to where it's like less friction, okay? So whether your chi energy can move in it and flex with it and move with your chi. And the other thing too is that you want to have it to where this part, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this bottom part right here, this whole part right here where my thumb is, the bottom part, is all folded back. Well, while this part right here is folded forward, but this part right here is bent forward right there. This part right there, see that? It's distinctful, you can see it. It's bent forward, and the other part of it, 75% of it, is bent back. See how it's bent back and that part is bent forward? Right there. See right there? This is the top part. What you want to do is you want to have that little part bent forward and the other part bent back so you can have it straight as possible. The foil should be folded and bent back to where like it's flat and straight as possible, and one little part bent forward. That's the key to making it be able to fold. Now you want to stand it up like this, and then you want to practice on doing this. You want to flex it to where, let me see if I can get this a little better. Right here. Well, I'm going to show you this one right here. What you want to do is you want to have your hand like this and move a little bit of air around, okay? Right now it's moving. You want to put your hands like this and move your hands a certain way like that to move the air around a little bit. And as you're doing that, then you're going to be able to make it to where it can, let me see if I get this right, like this. See, the air's moving around a little bit. It's not touching it, but you just wave your hands a little bit and you're letting air, and you focus on your attention. Right there, see it's sliding? That's just a little bit of air that assists it, helps to assist. It's sliding back like that, and that's all with intention, chi energy, filling the thermal by electrical. and you move your hands, continue to move it a little bit to introduce some air to it. The air helps to fuel the chi energy. And this is just for beginners to kind of help to kind of get some motion going. And then you follow it. However it's going, just go with it. However it's rotating, just go with it. See, that's some air. That's where we're going forward. Now we're going to do it again. Right here. And it's bent back. We're going to introduce some air to it again. There's some air right there. And you wave your hands around a little bit just to get that rotation going, get that momentum going. Get it right there. Introduce some air a little bit. Wave your hands around a little bit like this. And then just hold it. Let your chi energy, the air initiated the motion. And you just kind of follow it. And just let your chi energy, your intention follow it. Follow it with you. This will allow you to be able to move it without having your hands so close. This is for beginners to allow you to have motion. See how it's moving toward the camera? Sliding toward the camera now. Just introduce some motion, hand motion, some air to help you, to assist you to initiate motion. And then you'll be able to do it without your hands close, so close to it. Over time, you work up close and gradually move away. So you introduce some gentle air flow a little bit. Move your hands around. And as it's moving, this is just to show you like a better angle, but as it's moving, move your hands with it. Rotate it around. Help it a little bit, you know. Feel it. Feel the energy. Feel the energy in your hands. You could hold it there, or you can continue to. That's a little bit of air right there. See, I'm using air a little bit. Right there, that was a little bit of air. And it's rotating around. And there we go right there. So you want to introduce the air and work with it just to kind of initiate motion, to get something going. And then also what you want to do is you want to have some, shake your hand a little bit and it follows. Shake your hand a little bit like this. Create some vibration. If you don't want to use air, here, look at this. A little bit of vibration helps it to move. And then later on, you don't have to do it. Just like in my videos. Eventually, you don't have to do it. So there you go, guys. Practice on doing these things. A little bit of vibration right there. See how it's rotating? Just to initiate motion, just so you can get used to it. Over time, you don't have to use the air or the vibration. You'll be able to use your intention and chi energy to really do telekinesis. This is just for beginners. This is just to assist you to initiate something to happen. Practice and do this. Be patient. Don't force yourself, and you'll be able to grow. Make sure you get a View 2 cell phone like this, and get yourself a generic foil. Remember to have it bent back as far as you can, with the part a little bit sticking out and the whole thing right here a little bit back. So you want to have it to see that part. See how it looks? This part is sticking out further than this. You want to have it like that so that this part can be straight as possible. The straighter the back, the straighter the foil, the better that you can have motion. Your chi energy and intention will be able to affect it. So it's a little foot out, everything back. Make sure to also wipe down your screen before practicing. Okay, really good, okay? Make sure to wipe down your screen real good with a microfiber cloth or your shirt. What I recommend is to count 20 or 30 seconds very slow and wipe all over, kind of medium force. Like real slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like at least like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Real slow with medium force on this thing. Real slow, and you'll be able to get it polished up and really clean so that it could be nice and clean and smooth so you can practice with the foil on it, okay? So that's very important. Before practicing, always clean your surface with your shirt, cloth, or microfiber thing. 10 to 20 seconds. Count 10 to 20 seconds. Very slow, continual circles all the way around, okay? So take care. Like that. Bend it a little bit. Palm size. So there you go, guys. Take care. God bless.